What's up, everybody? Restoration Nation in the house. Pastor Steve Harris coming at you. In an all-new series that I'm doing here on Restoration House Media Network, and it's called The Main Point. That's right, The Main Point. Here's the deal. So, I preach a sermon, and sometimes people can't follow it. Sometimes people, your ADD gets caught up in it or whatever. So this is kind of like a recap type of thing. And with that, I'm just going to do like a short devotional based off of it. So here's the deal. Have you ever looked at your life and said, am I just surviving? Am I just going in a direction where everything's cool, everything is just kind of status quo, it just kind of evens out, I'm just doing my time until the day comes that I'm going from this earth? I'm here to tell you today that I don't believe for 1 minute that God calls us to be complacent. As a matter of fact, His Word says that. At the same time, we are called to be disruptors. Jesus Himself was a big disruptor. He changed things. I'm just going to give you a little snippet here of what the sermon was about and just maybe some devotional stuff that will give you a little bit of an idea or some kind of thought that can kind of like implant in you to think about it. And then afterwards, if you want to go back and look at the sermon, I'm going to recommend you go to our YouTube channel, Restoration House Media Network. So here it is. It's actually the tweetable moment that I had was, complacency kills, but the disruptor shakes trees, turns things upside down, and goes for the throat. What do I mean by that? That means that when you are going through life and you're saying, Lord, I just want to do what I got to do. And boy, am I good at that. I love just bare minimum, and that's it. But when you go all in, and you want to really make a difference in life, in people's lives, you're going to have to engage. You're going to have to get in the game. You're going to have to take punches. Spiritually and emotionally, you're going to take punches, maybe even physically. You take punches because people are going to come at you and they're going to say, no, I don't want that. And I'm here to tell you today that in your life, if you look back at your life right now and say, did I do anything monumental for God? Was I used in any kind of way that, really kind of disrupted things and changed the course of people's lives for the better? I said in the sermon, I'm looking at my notes here, that there were many people on this earth that were disruptors, and some of them weren't religious figures, some of them were. I look at people like Mother Teresa, Joyce Meyer, Helen Keller, Harriet Tubman, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Henry Ford, Walt Disney, just to name a few. So, looking at that list, they were major disruptors, right? But let me just kind of hit on a little bit that Jesus challenged the status quo. He called rookies or people that weren't really the experts, if you would. And at the same time, He created new models. He created a new covenant or a new agreement with mankind. He also committed to new beliefs. And what He did was he kind of took the Old Testament and wrapped it up and said, okay, guys, this is what the real deal is here. That was for a season, and now we're going with this. And I'm not going to get further into it because then I'll be preaching the whole sermon all over again, and you're going to have to look at it through the original message to get more of a detail. But the last note that I'll say, and I think I've already tried to land the plane twice, but anyway, think, when you're looking at this video, think about your life right now, where you are in life, and ask yourself the question, ask God the question, am I a tree shaker? Have I taken the tree and just gone like this and shaken the tree of life? Have I done anything noteworthy for His kingdom that has made me a disruptor? Remember, complacency kills. You can be very complacent with your life, and it can ultimately take it. So guys, don't do that. Don't do that. Be a disruptor. Be a change agent. Be someone that's going to make a difference in this world. Put a dent in it before you leave it. Thanks guys so much for watching. This has been Main Point. I'm Pastor Steve. Check out our website, rhmillville.org. Check out our YouTube channel, Restoration House Media Network, and we also have a Facebook page, and we're on other social media, I believe Twitter and Instagram and so forth. So on that note, share this, give it a thumbs up if you like it, put a comment down there. Let me know what you think about being a disruptor. God bless you.